everybody, and welcome back to Pepper Ranch. Today, I'm seated, as always, with the beautiful Julie.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 4 of the podcast.
Wait, isn't it episode 3?
It is episode 3, but it is the 4th episode we're recording.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a little story about that.
Yeah, and it is only a little story. We
a
recorded one yesterday, and essentially, we didn't feel like it was good enough for our audience.
We were a bunch of Debbie Downers. Just a couple of Debbie Downers.
Yeah, we want to be all positive and light. And yeah, it just did not feel all that great. So we're re-recording. And for your pleasure.
Exactly.
Yes.
For your benefit.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So yeah, officially episode 3. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for all the code words. If you don't know. Wait, if you do know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. You'll find out later.
And maybe you'll find out if you listen to the whole episode.
Yeah. You know, Julie, it's a little warm in this room. I'm feeling a little hot.
Yeah, what do you think it's due to?
I think it's due to the fact that in California, in spring, it's almost already summer.
Oh, that's a really good
segue.
Yeah.
Segue.
Segue.
At the same time. Segue. There we go. We did it. We do that every time. So, yeah.
And
what do you mean? What segue? About what?
Well, speaking of summer.
Oh, yeah.
It really brings me back to the times that my memories of summer's yore.
Wow. That's a whole lot of one word over and over again.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So, yeah, first topic is going to be just about summer fun and how much we enjoyed it as we were children, right?
You explained that way better than me.
Well, I didn't just say summer on repeat. Yeah. But yeah, you thought of this topic.
I did, because we were on a walk yesterday brainstorming for better topics.
Yeah.
And we got to the college that we used to go to. We live right next door to it. Mm-hmm. And we saw that they had just had their, one of the graduations. And then and the walk itself felt so nice and summery. It was,
yeah.
So it made me think about how much fun I used to have in the summer when school was out.
Yeah. And we want to just discuss what our favorite things were to do during the summer and kind of what we looked forward to. And now that we're adults, we never really look forward. Well, it's funny because you used to be a teacher for 5 years, so you did look forward to the summer. But I feel like everybody else, you're kind of like, well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to go to work anyway. Maybe I have like a 2-week trip or something, but it's not like you get 3 months off.
And it's kind of sad because you're at work while that weather is just getting warm and perfect for the beach.
Yeah.
But you have to stay indoors.
Exactly. And for whatever reason here, it's the situation where almost every time on the weekend, it's either even hotter than the rest of the week, or it's like cloudy or randomly raining. And you're like, come on, man, what are you doing to us? So yeah, back in the day when we had no worries and we could just have fun. I remember my brother and my friends, we would always go to the park, play basketball. Well, they will play basketball. I would pretend I know how to play basketball, play a lot of football. And actually, when I would play football, this is more like elementary school. We play tackle back then because, we're kids and we're malleable. Now, if we play tackle, we will break a bone. And since we were on the grass so much, I remember being itchy, non-frickin' stop. Yeah. I think it's due to the little micro blades of the grass, and I'm sure they spray it.
You don't roll around in the grass as much, like nowadays, as much as you did when you were kids.
Yeah, or at all, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe once in a while.
Once in a while, yeah. But yeah, I just miss those times. I'm sure everybody does. But yeah, just being in the park, hanging out with friends, staying up late. No worries, really, for the most part.
I know. It's so nice, right? You could stay up until 3 a.m. and
drinking Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of a memory I have as a kid.
Yeah.
All the neighborhood kids. For some reason with soda, it was like a challenge to drink as much as you could. I don't know if that was the same with you. We intentionally would drink as much as we could because we would use the empty soda cans as pins for bowling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I've never done that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah. It was actually one of the memories I have where it was with my brother and my friend's brother, and then all of the littler kids. And yeah, it was cute. I remember that.
What would you use as a bowling ball?
Probably just like a
tennis ball,
kickball, or basketball, or something.
What?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna knock them all down.
You know what?
Sounds like no challenge there.
I don't think the little kids, at least, we don't have great coordination at that age. So
that's a problem with you damn kids. But you said you guys would drink soda as a challenge. It's funny because no one ever hourly said that, and I just drink a lot of soda, but not like a ridiculous amount. But my brother acted like it was a competition. This motherfucker was downing soda left and right.
I guess he would do really well in our neighborhood.
Yeah. And you're like, oh God, he always drinks so many cans. What's your favorite soda?
Oh, okay. Back then, okay, my favorite soda was Squirt back then, but now I'm having a memory of Surge. Do you remember Surge?
Surge? I know, like White Claw Surge.
Oh my God,
so you were drinking back then?
No, it was like...
You were ahead of the time.
It was in a green can, and the logo, I think it was like black with like a red like explosion.
I do remember.
Yeah, and it was like toxic green color,
What
just
was the flavor? Like Mountain Dew,
I think it was
Sprite-esque?
similar. It was like maybe a mix between those two.
Okay, so Sunkissed?
No, that's Surge. And
Surge.
then the second favorite was Squirt.
Oh, Squirt. That's what I'm trying.
Brings up
Squirt.
another summer memory for me of either walking home from school. I guess that wouldn't really be the summer, but near
Whatever.
the summer.
It feels summery for some reason.
But also we would do this like during summer break.
Yeah.
We'd ride our bikes or walk to Circle K. Circle K.
Hey, shout
and
out. Sponsor, please.
Yeah. And my thing would be to get a Squirt, get some red vines, bite off both ends of the red vine, and use it as a straw for the Squirt.
Straw City, bitch. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't like red vines, but that's the one purpose I love that they serve, And it's like, okay, fine, I'll eat it.
Well, what would
after,
you drink with the red vine? A red vine straw.
I've never done this before, but what if you drank a Slurpee with a red vine?
Oh, that would
That'd be
nice.
kind of cool, no pun intended. But that also reminds me, Slurpees. I used to go to 7-Eleven all the time to get Slurpees, and I would also get their coffee. My mouth is kind of watering for it right now.
Oh,
and
man,
they had like 6 different types of coffee. They had like a mocha thing or like a hot chocolate and coffee. You could like mix them, put whatever creamer in there. My stomach would always be fucked up. Worth it.
And you wonder why.
And honestly, I don't think I ever like thought of myself, maybe it's because I'm making this toxic potion.
Yeah.
So at least for my body. But yeah, I just remember going to 7-Eleven a lot back in the day. And now it's like
Never.
very rare.
Yeah, I know. It's so sad. I actually,
It's sometimes I look at that or liquor store and I'm like, it's kind of nice to just go in, pop in, grab a little thing and like leave. I don't know. There's something about it. Because now it's like, oh, let me go to Costco and get the 30 pack or whatever. I don't know. There's something about it feels kind of cold.
Interesting.
As opposed to the summer.
As opposed to the summer, which brings me to another memory of similar to you, riding our bikes to the park. And our park was really nice. It was
so
very
you know how to ride a bike?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
you
I
don't
do.
have to brag about it. Not everyone can ride a bike,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We had
I'm
not the same experience.
I'm not talking about myself. I'm just saying some other people don't know how to ride a bike.
Yes. Oh, there are a lot of memories with you riding a bike.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you can talk about that one another day.
No one wants to hear
Another
that. And you're just kidding anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But this park was really nice. It was super naturey. There used to be a creek running through it. And I used to catch tadpoles. And then I remember trying to catch butterflies. It was such a wholesome childhood.
That sounds magical.
Yeah.
Like mystical. A fantasy land.
Yes. And then sometimes they would turn on the sprinklers and you just run through the sprinklers.
That's the best thing as a kid.
Yeah.
We actually ran through sprinklers like a month or two ago,
yeah,
remember? At CSUN. Yeah, that was fun. Did not roll around in the grass and get itchy though, thankfully. But that reminds me, back in Mother Russia, we was little spuds. Because of the potato.
I get it.
And then, well, I'll just do. I feel awkward. And why is everyone judging?
Pressure's on.
Yeah. But we would be at the dacha, and for those of you that don't know what a dacha is, get cultured. It is a summer house for the Russian people. A lot of families had them, and it would be kind of like everyone does apartment living in the big cities, and then you go to this summer house out in the village, essentially. So you're in this village area with like forests around you, and it's just like a haven of, oh my God, we get to relax, do whatever, and have bonfires. And there would be butterflies, and I'll catch them too. I remember I put one in a jar once, and my grandma was like, you got to make sure you like give it air. I'm like, I don't get it. And she's like, it will die otherwise. I'm like, oh, okay. I just remember that place very fondly. Kind of want to get a tattoo of it if I can get a good photo of it. But anywho, there would be lightning bugs, which I know you've never seen before.
I really want to see those.
Yeah. And looking back on it, I'm kind of thinking, do those even exist? Did that even like happen? It did.
I won't believe it until I see it.
Yeah. But in Russia, like in that area with that forest, it was very kind of whimsical, like you said, with your park stories. We would go to the forest and we would be picking mushrooms, tripping the fuck out, 7 years old. And we would have like a little meal with us, like a hard-boiled egg with some salt and pepper. And then we would walk around and pick these tiny little strawberries, and they were delicious. And we would like sit down on a big log to eat them. And then you see a hedgehog running by, and you're like, oh my God, it's a cute little hedgehog.
Yeah, that
you
doesn't
keep
sound
walking, real. You like sit down, and oh, there's a fox running by.
Oh, it's so cute.
Things are so quaint, you know?
That's amazing.
And I got to pay taxes.
Who even knows if you still see that in Russia?
I talked to my dad about that, and he was saying, he's like, oh, the forests aren't really like that anymore.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it is pretty sad. And I'm sure that exists in a lot of the world, but you have to really go out of your way for that. Whereas
it's getting harder and harder.
Yeah, back in the day, it's like, oh, just go to the forest. It's right there. No. Now I'm sure there's more houses there and stuff, and the forests aren't as flourishing, you know?
Makes me want to cry.
Yeah. See, this is why we recorded, to give you this uplifting noise.
Yes.
News. Not even news. Stories.
Yes. Another story, which actually, do you have any more, like, before I...
Yeah. Okay. Well...
I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many stories,
that will... Go ahead.
They might come up throughout,
Yes.
our time doing this. But anyway, kind of a segue.
Bam. Got it that time.
Times when, so still thinking about, like, as you're a kid, crazy things that you got into where you almost killed yourself or could have killed yourself, but your parents just never knew that was going on.
Yeah.
So I can think of me and my two best friends, along with like some of our siblings and neighborhood kids. We would do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I remember at one point there was a time when we were doing like Survivor like activities.
That's cool.
And we would like my one friend had like a camcorder.
Yeah.
So we would record little like
That's pretty cool.
confessionals or whatever you call them.
Oh, like the talking heads or something?
Yeah, like talking heads.
Yeah.
And like we'd be like, oh, I think that Timmy should be voted off the island.
Oh my God.
Or something,
That is awesome. I want to make that right now.
It was amazing. I know. And unfortunately we lost like all the footage to that. Maybe one day it'll show up. But anyway, so one of the challenges, many of the challenges were very dangerous. There was one where we all had to jump off. And then this actually also tied into like Fear Factor-esque.
Okay.
Yeah. Activities.
Eat a cricket.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
That's like exactly what. Okay. So one of them was we had to jump off the top of her
roof
swing set, which is actually pretty tall.
Okay.
So all of us had to jump off. It's like that could have easily been a broken leg or a broken arm.
Sorry, really quick sidebar on that. I feel like as kids, we all used to jump off of roofs of buildings. Well, not buildings, of houses.
Yeah, I don't know why. It was just so much fun.
We were always fine. Nothing broke or anything. And now, if you're on top of a house, your first instinct isn't, oh, let me just jump down and break my ankles.
I know. Even though you're taller and you'd be closer to the ground.
But I guess you weigh more, so it's a harder landing.
Yeah. Your bones are more brittle.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was one of the scary things. We also we were supposed to swallow raw eggs, which could have gotten salmonella. Yeah. Let's see, another one. Ate crickets. That was a tough one.
Yeah. A live cricket, or you guys cooked it?
It had to be live, but the younger girls were allowed to drown it in water before we ate it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You were allowed.
That was the.
How did you even drown it in water?
The
I'm guessing
handicap
it just. I'm guessing it just floated on top, and it wasn't actually drowning.
Yeah,
right?
well, it stopped. Yeah, you're probably right.
You just got a soggy, alive cricket.
Yeah, but
Ew.
for some reason, it was less scary than having to eat it. Well, I know why. Because you don't want to feel it moving in your mouth, you know?
Would you guys like munch down on it or just swallow it?
I think we swallowed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, and then now later on in our adult life,
we've eaten fried cricket.
Yeah, which is like a Mexican treat.
Yeah, and it's actually the most protein per capita of being, or whatever you want to call it.
So that's not like really a near-death experience. It's just something kind of silly that we did. But I would say the closest thing to near-death would be jumping off of the swing set. And then just like being really rough in a lot of ways, you know?
Wrestling and everything.
Yeah, there's another story I have, but I want to ask you. Can you share some?
Fine, I will. My brother and our neighbors, we would run around and play tag around the whole neighborhood, and we were so cool. My dad went to Marshall's, and my dad always, you know, when you go through Marshall's or TJ Maxx, one of those stores, or I guess any kind of like store that sells like clothing, when you're in line, they sell you all the products on the side, you know. It's like, oh, do you want to buy some little bit of soap or whatever? This one day he brought home walkie-talkies. When is this guy ever going to use walkie-talkies? And he didn't buy them for us either. And so we saw them. They were just sitting around for a couple months. And eventually we decided, let's just open them up and use them. They've just been sitting around. And so we would play tag. And the two people that were got the walkie-talkies. So we were running around the whole block.
That's cool.
And it was like our block was all apartment buildings. And back then, there weren't so many side gates, so you could run in between apartment buildings pretty easily, you know? And so if you were not you know, you're constantly running away, this and that. And there was this one time when they were chasing me, and I was running away, and it was an apartment building's garage door opened up. And then it started closing, and I'm like, oh, I have to get away. I sprinted down there, and it started closing on me. And so I got to the ground. So I laid down to crawl across it, and I didn't make it in time. And it closed on my back.
Jesus. That reminds me of that Scream.
Scream?
One of the kills in Scream.
You've told me that before, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, quickly. It's there's a girl that has to go through the doggy door of the garage to get out, to escape from Scream, from Ghostface. And he ends up turning on the garage, and she's still like in the doggy door. And then it like lifts her up and crushes her.
Wow. Yeah. Summer nights.
Oh, okay. Fun. Wait, I took it to a different level. Let's bring it back up.
It's fine. So, by the way, we have new microphones. Well, a new microphone for Julie, so it probably sounds better. Anywho, yeah, so it slammed down on me, and I don't think it hurt too much. It was just kind of stuck. And so my friends, they just tagged me and ran away.
Wow, that sucked.
No.
Wait, really quick. The garage, when it hit you, it didn't like immediately go back up? It just
went down and just stood there. And so they ran over, and then they lifted it up, and they were only able to lift it up, I don't know, a few feet, just enough for me to get out, and it was just stuck like that. And then we just ran away. And then we came back eventually when we played tag again or something, and it was fine. And then there's another story when we were playing tag. See, I realized I do some crazy things just so I'm not tagged. It was funny. It was an apartment building just like a few doors down from that one, and it had this fence in the alley, and the fence is pretty high up, and it leads down these stairs. So in total, it's probably like 4 flights of stairs, and I see my friend is chasing me. I'm like, oh, I can climb this fence real quick, get over it, and get to the other side. I climb over the fence, and I'm on the opposite side of it, but my friend is like really booking it to me to try and tag me. And I see he's getting too close. And for some dumb reason, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get tagged. I just let go of the fence and I start falling down. And I vividly remember as I was falling down, it happened in slow motion. And I remember like the motion blur of what you see of the fence disappearing. And then from the fence, it was the wall. And then poof, I hit the ground. And I messed up my ankle. Then I was on crutches for a week or two.
Wow.
Don't think I went to the doctor. It was just kind of, he's okay. You put a little bit of Nutella in your mouth and you'll be happy boy. Yeah, so those are two pretty bad experiences but it was fun. And I got a story, two stories out of it.
It was fun. Yeah. It's a memory that we lived through. We survived. That kind of reminds me of all the times we would climb as kids. That same park that we'd go to had like a bunch of boulders and like rocks that you could just, climb up fairly high. Like, I don't know how high, like 20 to 40 feet. Like,
okay.
Like if you fell, you could potentially die.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would climb up those rocks, like just, whatever. And on a normal day, our parents didn't know that we were doing that.
Yeah. As kids, we were just fearless. And now we are scared of most things.
Yeah. Scared shitless.
We've gotten old and frail. Yeah.
Well, because there's just so much more on the line,
Yeah, I suppose. But did you have any moments when you were actually scared for your life, or was it all just fear factor stuff?
Well, when I was in high school, it's so funny. This happened on June 6th, 2006. 666.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird, right?
That's a bad omen.
Yeah, I got into longboarding and
oh God, is it this?
Yeah. So I I had a lot of friends that were like into longboarding and they did kind of like the
swervy
the
tricks.
curve, like the
skirt.
I didn't know how to do that, but there was this hill that me and my friends would always go down as kids too. It's like a pretty steep hill in the neighborhood. We'd go down with like our scooters, and with our scooters, we would push down on the brake and then touch the metal after and see how hot it got.
Okay.
Yeah. But then as I got older, I would do it with like rollerblades. We went down with bikes.
The same hill, you're saying?
The same hill. Yeah. It was such a fun hill. I went down with my longboard on 6606, 16 years old. Whoa. Yeah. And I didn't know how to do the curve, the slaloming. I just bombed down it straight.
Yeah.
And also, mind you, at the very end of this hill is like a 4-way stop.
God.
So and sometimes people run that stop, right?
And I'm guessing when you did it with your friends, there would be someone down there saying, go,
yes,
go, go.
Yeah, but I'm alone.
Yeah.
What a stupid kid.
Yeah.
So I bombed down it, and then I'm like, oh, crap, I start to get the wobble.
Yeah.
And then I realize it's either you jump off or you are going to get thrown off, fall off. I didn't have the balls to jump off.
Yeah.
So I ended up hitting like I think I just wobbled off.
Yeah.
Slid like face first on the pavement. And suddenly I was like laying on the ground, checking like, okay, I'm still breathing.
Yeah.
Did I crack my head open? I don't know what's happening. I look over to my side because it's also embarrassing.
Yeah. By the way, you're making my feet sweaty right now.
But it's also like I was hurting, but I was also really embarrassed. I look over, there's like a neighbor that's outside, this man outside. We make eye contact. He was getting his mail.
Yeah.
Made eye contact. He paused for a second and then walked back inside.
Yeah.
I'm like,
get off my lawn.
You asshole.
You bloody teenager.
You asshole. Yeah. So
that's insane.
That was fucked up. But anyway, I started walking home, just like blood everywhere.
It's okay.
Limping home, I should say.
Yeah.
And then the nice mail lady, I'll never forget, she stops and she I think she like witnessed it.
Yeah.
Too. And then she's like, oh, do you need me to like go to your house and tell your parents? And I told her where I lived, and she like drove over there real quick to tell them. And at that same time, my mom was driving by.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And she took me in. We went home. We were trying to like, decide whether or not, decide whether I needed to go to urgent care or not. We went to urgent care, so it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Luckily, the doctor said I didn't have a concussion or anything. I hit myself on like the hardest part of my head. He wanted to stitch me up on my hip, but I was so afraid of needles. I'm like, that's not happening.
Wait, do you have a scar there? on your hip?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Scar on my hip, scar on my knee. I had like a rhinoceros head for like
Nice.
quite a while. I had to go to school wearing this big ass bandage on my forehead. God. It was, but you know what? It was kind of cool because I got some street cred for that.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, it's insane and this and that, but it's almost not really that embarrassing because it's like, oh, dude, you got a cast. That's so cool, man. You're like such a far out dude. Or chica.
It's crazy that I did not need a cast for that fall.
Like a full body cast, it sounds like. My goodness.
I got so lucky. But like, yeah, that was a time. I literally asked my mom, like, am I going to die?
Oh, my God.
And she'll always like kind of mention that. Mm-hmm. She's like, you were so scared. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I genuinely thought I just wasn't sure if I was going to die.
I mean, that's... Yeah, screw that guy. Screw that big hill.
Yeah, it's okay because later on, me and my friends, we went back to his house and egged his house. So.
Nice. Perfect.
He got revenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's more physically painful than my stories. Wow. But I do have a story where we were longboarding. This is recent-ish compared to that. It was like, I don't know, 8 years ago or something. We were at the beach. We were longboarding. And we were just going parallel with the boardwalk. So we were like up where the cars are. Mm-hmm. And then eventually it led down into like where the boardwalk goes. And there was no light. There was just like on the street, but not like once you get to the boardwalk. And the I kind of like went left. I'm like, oh, I'll just go down to the boardwalk. It'll be fine. And I have my phone on with the flashlight on and start kind of going down this hill a little bit. And I'm like, picking up a lot of speed. I'm starting to get a little wobbly.
And I'm just on the sideline watching him like, what idiot.
With popcorn.
What are you doing?
Well, you have previous experience with this. So you're true. Like, oh, I cracked my head open. I'm
I know
okay.
better.
Yeah. So... Yeah, start going down, and then out of nowhere, I see... And I didn't want to bail because I was thinking... I could tell that I was going to get to the next part, and it was going to level out and not be going downhill for so long anymore. I was like, screw it, it'll be fine. And then next thing I know, I see yellow in front of me. And as I'm processing, oh, shit, that's probably... And as soon as I can't even say the word sand in my head... I'm flying off my board because as soon as the wheels hit the sand, it instantly stopped, but my body didn't. And I just flew forward, landed on my bad shoulder. It popped out of place, and I'm just wincing in pain, like, ah. And my friends can't really see me because they didn't have the light. It's just me, like, Gev, where are you? What's going on? I was like, I'm dying. Then you guys found me, and I'm just like in pain and. Yeah,
are you okay, you idiot?
Yeah. So my shoulder used to pop out of place all the time, multiple times a year, got surgery. It's fine now for the most part. But yeah, longboarding down hills is pretty dangerous.
Dangerous unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You need the proper equipment. I wasn't wearing a helmet. Were you?
Yeah. Proper equipment, proper surroundings, people, everything.
Papa John's.
Right? Yeah, Papa John's. Yeah.
That's like a physics lesson. Like, an object in motion will stay in motion.
Will stay in my God. That was insane, though. Yeah, that wasn't fun. And earlier that day when we were just driving there, it was probably like 10 o'clock at night or something. No cars on the street at all. We were driving, and I did a U-turn in a residential area, and I got pulled over and got a ticket for that, remember?
Oh, my gosh.
And it's like...
You're always getting tickets.
Yeah, I have such bad luck with cops. Yeah, it was no one around at all. And I do a U-turn, and he's like, oh, that was a double yellow. You're not allowed to do that. I'm like, why are you just sitting here in the shadows? What the fuck is this? Yeah, so that sucked. And then my shoulder popped out of place. So it was all pretty fun.
So fun.
So fun. But we will take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum.
Ba-da-dun-da-dun.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Did you get your water?
Yeah. Did everyone hydrate? Drink your coffee? So. Hope your Monday is going okay.
Ew.
I know.
Don't remind them.
Sorry.
Don't remind them.
I hope you're doing well, though.
Yes, I hope so, too. So we were talking about like friends and the memories we had in the summer and things like that.
Right.
So I was wondering, we're kind of now moving forward. in our conversation. I heard that studies show the strongest friendships come from hating the same things and people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that true? Who is this analysis done by?
Dr. Instagram.
Dr. Instagram. I was going to say I want to hear their name, but okay, I got it.
Yeah, you just read headlines. Sometimes you're like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was from DRIG. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we make these great bonds by commiserating together rather than talking about the love and the things that we share in common that are positive, you're saying.
Yeah. And it sounds negative, which I guess it kind of is, but I mean...
No, it's good to hate on things together.
It makes sense, you know?
It's very emotional.
Like, let's think of a time, sometimes when we do that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're not going to call out any names or call out any things because we're keeping it positive. But there are those, like, indicators where you're like, you're thinking the same thing. So it's like when you're out, you hear something or, you know, someone says something or whatever, and you just give
each other the
your
eyes.
Friend or your significant other the look.
Yeah, the look and the rolling of the eyes and the, oh my God, is that really happening?
Did I really say that?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of times you could be like at a party of some sort and, you know, someone was being ridiculous or something, and then you don't want to talk about it at the party. But then you get in the car and you immediately kind of go and dig in on it. Man, so-and-so was just being crazy, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's so funny, too. You probably get this feeling, too. But as soon as you leave the party, say your goodbyes, you're like, oh, my God, okay, we need to start, like, you know, bursting.
I was going to say, it bursts out of you, exactly. Yeah.
And it's so much fun.
Yeah, it's like, there was Chisme that was at the scene of the crime, but now we have to talk about the crime.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like we do that with like a lot of reality TV shows where it's like Love is Blind, for instance. Everybody knows Jessica, also known as Messica. And if you didn't watch it, in Love is Blind, the first season, there's this one person that was kind of a mess the whole time, and she would drink a lot of wine and get even messier. So her nickname became Messica. Not on the show, but I think just from people watching it. And yeah, it's just fun to hate on the same person. And then you're kind of like, oh, well, I guess we have the same like thought process. So
yeah, true. We're like the same person. We are synchronized.
Yeah, synchronized. Yeah.
But then it's like, if you hate on the thing or the person too much, then you're like, well, I mean, you know, they're okay. There's qualities about them.
Yeah, there's things to like.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's something about it because hating and loving are very similar. They're opposites, but it's kind of the same strong emotions.
Yeah.
And
like when you're younger and you hate someone that you actually like, you
like you have a crush on someone. Like, I don't like you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was younger, I don't remember if I flirted with girls by being mean, but I assume I probably did. Like maybe I will like push them or something. You know?
Oh, wow. Okay. Abusive.
Oh my God. Fine. I never said that.
But actually it makes me think of like British people when they're, I think it's another reality show. Oh, what's the other one? Love Island?
Love Island, sure.
Where they're like, oh, we have witty banter. Like they need witty banter to, if they don't have that, then it's kind of like we don't have a connection.
You are such a colonizer. That was in Australia.
Oh, shit.
Witty banter.
Oh, that was a horrible Australian accent.
Well, or at least I know it was Australia. But yeah, it's all about the witty banter, they say. So
true. So as a kid, maybe witty banter comes off as like
pushing and shoving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Physical abuse.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't really like flirt with girls for a very, very, very long time because I would say most guys, when you're younger, you just have no confidence about that at all. And you kind of think to yourself, well, why would girls even be interested in me? And yeah, I don't think I'm alone in thinking that. Well, maybe I am. That's
if you're
how I
a
felt.
nerd.
If you're a freaking loser is playing video games all day, but I also play football. It was just hard to express the fact that I liked a girl. So I didn't really hourly do much of anything. I remember like the closest thing I did was in middle school, like this girl that was sat kind of next to me, I think like to the left of me or to the left and like one seat behind. And it was reading time or whatever. And I was just reading my book. And then I just like face a little bit off to the side towards her. Yeah, check me out. I'm just like reading over here. You like my arms or something like that. I don't know what it was.
Wait, how old are you?
I was in 7th or 8th grade.
Oh, so. You must have had huge arms.
Oh, such huge arms. Working out every day. Yeah. Every day, yeah.
Taking those supplements.
I mean, to be fair, I was probably on pull-up bars doing crazy stuff, you know?
Okay, yeah,
so
probably. You are kind of a freak of nature.
Of sorts, I suppose, yeah.
That kind of reminds me of when, like, I was younger, and if I really liked a guy, I would have a lot of maladaptive daydreaming about, like...
Maladaptive? What does that mean?
Just, daydreaming about,
maladaptive?
Like really having, like, setting a scene for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Where I would think, like, oh, my crush and I, we're going to get married one day. Oh. We're going to have, like, 3 kids, live in a mansion.
What are the kids' names?
Billy, Bob, Joe.
Is that 3 people or 2? Billy,
Bob, Joe.
Or is that 1 person? Okay.
Justin, Bobby.
Yeah.
And yeah, just having these ridiculous, like, daydreams about what my life is going to be like in the future.
Yeah.
But, it's ridiculous. But I think a lot of us do that.
Did you act on anything other than just daydreaming?
No, of course not. I was in the same boat. I'm like, no one likes me. I'm ugly. Why would anyone like me?
Why would anybody love these ugly ducklings?
Yeah.
And then we found each other.
Oh.
We used to quack at each other. I forgot about that.
We had a lot of weird things.
We
go through phases.
Yeah. That we do. And speaking of phases.
Ooh, that's called a...
I forgot a segue. I forgot what that word was called. By the way, I actually didn't have a segue. I was just kind of saying that.
Okay.
And I was hoping you could just think of something.
You liar.
Yeah, I know. So what I wanted to lead into, I suppose, is we have this topic about the honeymoon phase. And it is as delicious as it sounds. Yum. Sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that time when you first meet someone. It's so exciting. Oh my God. I got a text from them. It's so cool.
Yeah. And then you're with them and everything's perfect, like a fairy tale.
And I would say about 3 weeks in, it fades and you start hating each other, right?
You just settle in to things. People start showing their true colors.
Yeah, just maybe even just 2 weeks in.
Like I'm gonna fart in front of you, and I'm not gonna care about it.
Wow, it's really settling in. Yeah, but in the past, my honeymoon phase. I mean, I don't have an exact number. I can check my notes, but it will last probably a month to 2 months, maybe 3 months, something like that. And everything's cheery, happy. Everything's amazing. You only see the positive things and no red flags or anything are apparent, right?
You're wearing rose-tinted glasses.
That is true. But with us, our honeymoon phase lasted at least a year, 1 year, maybe even longer. And I was just always very excited and happy to see you. How times have changed. Just kidding. But times have changed in terms of, I want to say maybe the honeymoon phase ended when, like, after a few months of living together. Because I'm thinking it's kind of going when you have that separation where you go through not long periods of time, but long enough where you don't see each other throughout the entire day, right?
You're saying our honeymoon phase. You said our honeymoon phase lasted a year, but then we didn't move in together until what, like 5 or 6 years?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So you're a liar.
Well, what I'm trying to say is...
What are you trying to say?
Honestly, maybe our honeymoon phase didn't end until after we moved in together. I was always so happy to be around you and see you,
That's sweet.
And
I think there was a middle phase. So there's the honeymoon, and then... What do you call the middle before you settle in?
Well, let's think about it. Honey and moon. Okay. It's like something sweet and goopy.
Okay.
Very goopy.
And then, so then it has to be less sweet
Yeah.
And less
still
goopy,
sweet.
but still sweet.
It's like you're eating a pastry, and after a while, like, okay, this is like too sweet. I want it to be a little more chill, and you're more content, but very happy with it.
Interesting. It's like ordering maybe a sugary drink, but you're like, can I have half the amount of sugar?
Yeah,
please?
can I do half a pump? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a honey light moon.
A light
honey crescent, like a moon crescent, honey crescent.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Or a half moon.
Crescent sounds cooler because it's, well, the word
Let's
crescent
call it a honey
is
crescent.
Honey
Okay.
crescent.
Honey crescent.
Yeah.
Honey crescent.
So you go through a honey crescent phase. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And then you are in the I hate you phase.
Yeah. You're on the other side of the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dark side of the moon.
The new moon?
New moon?
Oh, no, the dark side was
dark side of the moon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go with that.
Yeah. But overall, I think just in general, once you move in with someone, then you don't get as much pure serotonin surging out of you because you're more of a kind of a level, balanced emotional state while you're with someone, I suppose, if that makes any sense.
It's not like too much on one side of the spectrum. It's in the middle.
Yeah. But yeah, I will say the honeymoon phase, I think if you meet someone you genuinely really vibe with, you guys are really getting along, there's not too many fights, then it seems to last a long time. I think for not just us, but for a lot of people.
Yeah. Your personalities have to mesh well.
Yeah.
And I do believe like opposites attract, but like you still have to find someone that, and you can fight with them, but like hopefully the fights are more healthy.
Yeah. You know? And it is an opportunity to build on the relationship. Yeah.
You can kind of come to an agreement or a compromise. But then, so that's kind of what you're thinking when the honeymoon ends is when what are you saying? What am I saying? What did you say? Like, where's the hard stop of the honeymoon?
Of the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the hard stop of the honeymoon phase is when you are more just doing your own thing, like in the house, away from the other person for maybe like 2 hours or like longer. And then like, oh wait, maybe I should hang out with like my partner. And
oh shit, I have a partner? Forgot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe when you get comfortable enough where you're like, I just want to be in their presence.
Yeah.
But I don't have to be like fully hanging out with them. There's a stand-up comedian that says a joke where he's like, oh yeah, having a wife is like, if you don't really like want to like always like be right there next to her, but it's like, I want to be around her. I want to know you're like in the house.
Yeah.
We don't have to like be hanging out.
That's true.
And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty accurate, you know,
that.
because you need your own space from each other, right?
Everyone
so
does.
it's very important.
Yeah.
But honeymoon phase, you want to be intermingling the whole time.
Yeah. Okay, I have my hard stop. My hard stop is so at least when we were in the honeymoon phase, we would sleep and like be intertwined.
Oh my God.
We would sleep like
puzzle pieces,
right?
Yeah.
And then at some point we stopped sleeping like that. Like we were, kind of we had our own sleeping space.
It's like, bitch, I'm hot.
Right. We were still in the like same bed, but like not all over each other.
Yeah.
So I would say that's kind of like an indicator that it's like a hard stop. Like, okay, I need like my own physical space sometimes.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So I think at first that made me kind of sad.
Yeah.
But then also
we don't love each other anymore.
I know, yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, that was kind of uncomfortable. Like to sleep like that. My back was hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Don't sleep like a pretzel unless it's in the beginning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna hurt your body permanently.
You're done proofing. It went through the oven. Now,
Yeah.
it's run its course.
Just let it go.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, with that, I think our podcast has just finished proofing, and we're just going to put it in the oven, let it bake.
Whoa.
Yeah. I think that's a way to end it. I don't know if the analogy was quite
pretty
there.
good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Sprinkle a little bit of salt on it and
yeah,
that was
on the top of
off the dome.
That was off the dome,
baby. Mic
off
drop.
the cuff.
Except for we will not drop the mic because we don't want your earsies to hurt.
No. And these mics.
But for those of you that made it to the end, we're introducing this new segment that we started last week where we say a code word. And if you text Julie or myself with a code word, we're putting you on a list. Don't worry. You're not in the files.
Not that list.
Well, you might get in those files too. But if you text us the code word, we will put you on the high score rankings. And who knows? Maybe there's a prize at a certain point. Right now we got Hernandez, Angela, Martin, and one other person.
Oh, we gained another person?
Yeah, we got 4. Martin, Angela, Stryker, and Hernandez. So thank you guys for listening to the very end. And the code word for this week is...
Tacos.
Tacos. I like tacos.
I could go for a taco right now.
You're making me hungry. What the hell? All right. Well, some guy just walked by and looks like Stryker. Is he like,
you know what? That's so
I know
funny.
the code word.
I was thinking that too. I was like, that's
Stryker.
Looks like Stryker.
Hey, tacos. Yeah. So the code word is tacos. But thank you, everybody, for listening. And we will see you next week.
Thank you.
Gev and Julie out.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.